to listen to me reading my book to you. So it's called Just Peachy, and the illustrations were done by an incredible illustrator, called Vicky Chu. So here we go. So Just Peachy. You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, and there's still going to be somebody who doesn't like peaches. And that is a quote by Dita Von Teese. And it's a really cool quote that inspired the book, and I hope by the end of it you guys have learnt something about loving yourself and just being true to who you are. Dita Ballerina was a peach who loved to dance. She'd practice and perfect her moves whenever she had the chance. She could do the Macarena and perform an arabesque. She could do a cheeky fan dance like the starlets of burlesque. Nothing made her happier than performing in her room. Never had a stone fruit danced with so much va-va-voom. One day, a travelling dance troupe sashayed into town, led by none other than Miss Von Teese, a dancer world-renowned. I'm looking for the next big thing, a dancer with pizzazz, a fruit who loves to dance along to hip-hop, pop and jazz. So the very next day, when evening fell, she planned to audition. Dancing alongside Miss Von Teese was Dita's #1 mission. Dita went with Mum in tow to show what she could do. I cannot wait to be a star, she said to her mum. Can you? Don't be disappointed if she's not on the same page, if a ripe and juicy peach isn't what she wants for her stage. Don't be silly, Dita said while hugging her mother tight. How could I fail to wow her if I give it all my might? Peaches aren't for everyone, she said with a comforting tone. Just remember, the most important opinion of you is your very own. In the middle of the front row, Miss Von Teese took her position amongst a sea of flowers given to persuade her decision. Dita, she called from a list of names, little peach, it's your go. So Dita leapt into the air and landed on one toe. She tapped and twirled and shimmied about with top hat in hand. Every triumphant flip she did, on her feet she'd land. But Miss Von Teese, the greatest burlesque dancer of them all, didn't find Dita's dance routine exceptional at all. I've seen enough, she said to Dita. It's time, little peach, to leave. But the little ballerina peach had one last move up her sleeve. Surely she'd impress with what her peach fuzz could do. She rubbed her hands on her hips and sides and out sprung a ballet tutu. She performed a pirouette. Her technique was by the book, but still, despite the grand display, Miss Von Teese wouldn't look. Your dancing was indeed quite lovely, she said with drink in hand. I simply like things a little less peachy. I hope you understand.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Exiting the stage, she caught the eye of a breakdancing pair who'd observed her failed audition and had a valid point to share. It's hard when you're not chosen, he said, practicing his routine, but this won't be the first or last time that you won't feel seen. A bunch of grapes who'd just performed the can-can in a row delivered Dita wisdom as they saw her sadness grow. A peach isn't what they want right now, one said to Dita with care, but you'll be perfect for other parts. There are plenty more out there.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A ruby grapefruit nodded and shared what she knew, that giving up on pleasing others was when her confidence grew. You simply can't please everyone, no matter what you do, and changing yourself for others is an exhausting thing to do. Dita held back tears as she met her mum outside. In fact, a giant part of her just wanted to run and hide. But when she stopped and thought about all that the fruits had shared, she felt a little less miserable and less filled with despair. I may not be the ripest peach to Miss Von Teese, it's true, but that's okay. I know that I am juicy to a few. Her mother smiled from ear to ear as though Dita had wowed on stage, proud of the meaningful lessons she had learned at her tiny age. It won't always be easy when there's someone you can't reach. At times you will feel squashed and bruised when labelled just a peach. But let's get one thing straight, you're more than juicy to a few. Your talent lights up our family. Our troop is nothing without you. Dita Ballerina left that day without the part, but what she left the audition with had filled her little heart. Miss Von Teese wasn't after a peach, she'd never change her mind. But not being someone's favourite doesn't mean that they're unkind. It's okay for others to have different tastes and different points of view, because what we like and dislike is what makes me, me, and you. So be the best that you can be, and celebrate being unique, because what may not appeal to some is exactly what others seek.
That's a joy.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope you love it. Who is your favourite character? Who's yours? The pear? What? The breakdancing pear?
Mine is the favourite.
Dita. She's pretty cute too. Yes, sweetheart? What did you want to ask?
The favourite one.
Miss Von Teese. She's pretty beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, that's my favourite as well.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.